wine here. You in high demand, Eddie, man. There's a whole wine here.
I know. We've done about 30 interviews so far, but good to see you boys.
How you feeling?
Feeling great. I've had like 7 weeks with no show. Back to Madison Square Garden. It's a really good card. You know, every fight is really well matched on the card. I think you're going to get a lot of action, and looking forward to throwing down in New York tomorrow night.
Now, as far as women boxing, you have Amanda Serrano fighting on this card. Her and Katie Taylor, I mean, that was enormous, man. The atmosphere, the fight itself. How does it feel to be a part of that for women's boxing?
Yeah, it's great. You know, look, it has to work, right? I think it's great to support female sport, but the only way it's going to have longevity is if it works for fans and it works for broadcasters. And I'm working and doing a lot in female boxing. One, because I think it's great to provide women with opportunity, but also because as a business it works. Taylor Serrano was one of the best fights we've ever seen at Madison Square Garden. And on Saturday, trust me, you've got 5 female fights. Every one of them will be a great fight. And that's what we're seeing. We're seeing the champions fight the champions. We're seeing the best fight the best. We're seeing all the things that we're not really seeing in male boxing. And it's refreshing and it's working.
Well, speaking of a big fight, did you see the pressure between Plant and Benavidez?
Yeah, bits of it. Yeah, a bit X-rated, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was pretty fun,
Yeah.
man. I know you're already favoring Benavidez, but I guess what percentage would you give Plant to actually pull off that upset?
Plant's a very good fighter. You know, he's a very good technician. I just think Benavidez is a big guy. If Benavidez comes into shape, I think he's a favourite in the fight. But Caleb Plant is a world-class fighter as well, so I think it'll be a good fight.
1 to 10, how surprised were you when Chris Eubank got knocked out?
Well, 10 in terms of getting knocked out, getting beat. We should have probably known better. You know, I think that Chris, you know, his aura makes you feel like, and his confidence that he's going to win the fight. But actually, Liam Smith is a much better fighter, and we should have.
You thought that before?
Yeah, always. But I just felt that Eubank's size and his confidence and his chin, you know. But he's gone from being a fearless guy who likes to stand and trade with a great chin to a guy that boxes off the back foot and looks a little bit tentative. You know, and that comes with age, that comes with money. Obviously, he's changed trainers. So with all that, really, when you know, after the fight, I thought, I can't believe I didn't just pick Liam Smith to win that fight. But I didn't expect him to knock him out. You know, Liam's not a big puncher at 160, and Chris has in the past had a great chin. So that was the biggest surprise.